Hey guys, it's Misty with My Paper Cuts, and today I'm coming on to share a very special project. This project, I was asked to do a simple Halloween project for Miss Susan Tootsie Tucker, and it's part of a 13 days of Halloween that some of us have gotten together to do for her. And it was a surprise, so she did not know who was doing it. And I'm pre-recording this video just so I can share the details of my project in case she had any questions or anything, and so that all of you could get those questions answered as well. So I'm actually quite proud of this project. I think I might even recreate it for myself. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So hopefully, Susan, you liked it. One of the first questions I figured some people might ask is the paper collection. So this is the paper collection that I used. It is called Wonderfully Wicked by Bo Bunny. And I do have the collection pack, but this right here will show the basics of the papers that are in it. So I have seen some of these papers recently at Tuesday Morning, but they've been in those 25 packs of the same sheet. But this is a beautiful collection. I've hoarded it for a bit, and I'm glad I finally cut into it. And Susan is a very special friend to me. So there's a couple of things. One was cutting into this paper, and then there's something else I will share here in a moment. But so here is the paper collection. And as all of you probably saw in her video, I did her a banner. Now, I did do something a little bit different with this banner. I noticed in her Halloween tour that she already had a banner that said spooky. So that's originally what it was going to say, but I changed it up and made it say creepy. So what I did was I actually strung it on fishing line. This is 30-pound fishing line, so it's not exactly invisible, but it's nice and strong, should last a long time. Susan, if you would prefer to hang it with ribbon, it won't hurt my feelings if you just chop off this fishing line and tie it together with some ribbon to make it a little more elegant. But I wanted it to have that effect of a floating banner. And so from far away, it should look like it's floating. And then when you get up close, because of these hanging spiders, it will look more like, like spider webs. So up close, it'll still have kind of a spooky effect. But from far away, it should look like it's floating, which to me is a wonderful, creepy element of Halloween. So, like I do with most of my banners, I did paint. These are wood. I did paint them, and these ones are painted black. On the back, again, I did a gray Swiss dot, and then on the front was a different sheet of paper on each one. I went around the edges with some Prima wax. This is the white gold wax. Across the top here is a piece of black corrugated paper that I cut along the bottom with just regular old school pinking shears, and I hit that with the gold wax as well. And this is the other very special element that is in here. Susan, I know you're really into vintage as I am, and this lace is actually from my grandmother's stash. It's a vintage lace. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can tell the age of it. It's hard to see on camera, but it's starting to almost have like a bleach effect because it's getting so old. So I've been saving this for a special project, and I just wanted it to go on Susan's. Here at the top, the one thing I did alternate was on the top, every other one has either this is a black plastic rose from Hobby Lobby, which I've again hit with the Prima wax. And then on the other ones, it's a cameo. And then these flowers were actually a very light peach color, but I sprayed them with oxide spray. And then I sprayed them with a charcoal gray smooch spritz to give a little bit of shimmer and to darken up the orange to go with to match the pattern paper and the theme of this a little bit more. So my rosette is, again, it's punched out with that the fancy edge punch, and the rosettes are they're heat embossed with a rose background stamp with a gold. And then the little hexagon that I put in the middle of each one, I also used a bit of that black pattern or black cardstock that I heat embossed with gold to make it match. And then the letters are 4 layers of heavyweight black cardstock, and then this top layer is a matte mirror copper cardstock from Tonic. And this is just one of the Halloween fonts. I think it was on my Cricut machine. And then at the bottom here, I used a bit of, some people call it sisal, some people call it sisal, but it's just to me, it's just really rough orange twine. And then at the bottom, there's just some lace and some crinkled up seam binding and a little piece of a kind of creamy tan color of sari silk. So, and then in between, there are 3 spiders that are hanging, and this does slide back and forth, so it can be adjusted. And then these are just rubber spiders. I think they're really soft. I think I got them at Walmart. But I punched a hole through his little booty there with just my pokey tool. This is like my sidekick. I have this everywhere with me. But I poked a hole through and tied a knot in the end of the fishing line, and then put a drop of hot glue in there, and then pulled the knot into the hot glue. So he should stay on there pretty steady forever. Like I said, this is 30-pound fishing line. The rubber should give out before it does. So that's kind of the summary of my banner. Like I said, it does say creepy, and there's 3 spiders that hang from it. And hopefully, Susan, you've got a place to hang this. I'm sure it's going to get tangled up. I'm going to do my best in packaging. But once you get the hang of it, it's easy to wrap these up. I actually usually just twist these and then clip them with a clothespin so that you can store it pretty easily. But that is my creepy banner made with the Bo Bunny Wonderfully Wicked paper collection. And to me, it's just a special gift for Susan. I was very intimidated making something for Susan, but when I was asked, I couldn't resist. So Susan, I hope you like. I hope it's not too gothic-y for you. And hopefully it gives you and your family joy for years to come. And I love you, girl. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.